Hi guys, welcome to a new video on the channel. This video is a new Rover video and it will handle about the Mechatronic. Mechatronic is something that I didn't know anything about, and it was the first time in my life that I did a transmission service. For taking out the Mechatronic sleeve and putting it back, that took me 8 hours, even more. So I did 3 days to do that. If I have to do it now, I would do it in 15 minutes. But knowing nothing about it, and it wouldn't go like it should, it took me 3 days. And I'm going to explain some things about the Mechatronic, about this mechanism and how to take it out and put it back. So that if there are people that have troubles with that, this could be a help. But it is not an how-to video, it is just how I did it, and I take no responsibility for it if it goes wrong with you. So stay tuned for that.
In a previous video, I was able to get the filler plug to loosen.
Filler plug. I destroyed several bits and tools to get it loose, but now finally, like this, with this piece here, and then over the exhaust, coming down here with a breaker bar, and with the breaker bar I finally got it loose. So I got it open and the oil is coming out.
About 4.5 liter came out and 6 liters and some change went back in.
See, the sleeve sits up there, and there is no way you nearly can't reach it with a hand, so nearly with a screwdriver. And to get it in, I made a tool here with these electrical wires. I will show you in a minute. Wait. Frame. I have a long chisel that I put under here, and then I reached the Mechatronic plug, and so I could use this as a lever to pull it in.
So here is the white lever you have to pull down to get the sleeve out and push up to fix the new sleeve into position.
So when I used this chisel as a lever to push the sleeve inside, in this position with the lip between 5 and 6 o'clock, and then you can push here and it will go inside. That's what I did, but I pushed like this on the right side of the sleeve, and that way the fork wouldn't go over at its place here, because I had to push also at the left side. So I was for hours pushing here, and while I was pushing, I was trying to get the fork in, but that wouldn't work because it wouldn't sit right. And then I went in with my hand and I pushed this side here, and it came right, and the fork went in very easily. So that is the way to do it. So this is what I bought to measure the temperature. The max is 48 and the minimum is 24. And let's see how it is there. 45 and up there it is 39. So in the pan it should be 45. That's too high. It shouldn't exceed the 40 degrees, so I have to let it sit for a while and cool down. I can better set it outside. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
So when the temperature was below 40 degrees Celsius, the new fluid went in. Like mentioned before, about 4.5 liters came out and 6 liters and some change went in.
I had to push very hard because the syringe had very thin tubes and the viscosity of the fluid was of that kind that it didn't help either. But I was able to get enough ATF inside to at the point it started to come outside, and I let it come out until it was only dripping. At that point I did put the filler plug back in and close the filler hole.
So we are going to do a test drive to see if it shifts like it should. Normally I should do a reset of the transmission because it has to learn everything again. But I'm going to try to do it without that, and if it doesn't shift like it should, then I have to do that process. But let's do a test drive. Okay. Put it on ride mode, lower it because it was in the highest position still. So. Okay. Open the gate. Okay. And I have to bring the transmission on temperature because it's freezing right now, and otherwise I can't get the right temperature to see if the level of oil is okay. Second gear came very quick. Third gear. Tire pressure says it's low on the left rear, so I have to get back and control the tire pressure. Because I don't like to drive on a flat.
So I went back and checked the tire pressure, and then did a test drive again.
So we are testing the gears, and just after starting, putting it in gears, it went immediately in gears. That is already better than it did before. So let's go. Okay. The second gear comes very quick again. Ooh, that was rough. It has to learn it again. Going from second to third, that was really rough. Okay. This time it was a little bit better. Ooh, very rough. Second to third. Ooh. But everything is cold. 7 degrees Celsius. The oil is not warm already, but let's see. Second to third. Ooh, still rough. Still rough. Yesterday it did it better. Third to fourth, that one very smooth. Back in third now, I guess. I don't dare to put the blower on because I always get an error. HVAC ventilation. Second to third, very rough again.
At that point, I decided I had to check the temperature of the ATF and finish the filling process. So I went back home to do that, and some more liters went in. I did reset the gearbox so it could learn to shift again, and I also did calibrate the HVAC ventilation, so the error went away.
Engine oil is getting to normal temperature. go left here. A lot of traffic. Come on, guys. Okay. Yes, we can. And then go left here again. Okay. Can only drive at the speed of 50 kilometers here. Because there's some parking going on. Come on, guys. Let me in, let me in.
After a few miles of driving and learning to shift again, the oil came at operating temperature, and the shifting went a lot smoother than it ever did before. So that is a good thing. Finally.
So this is again a wrap for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit a thumbs up. If you didn't, let me know in the comments below why, and please subscribe to the channel if you didn't already. Find us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. And follow this channel, because if you hit the bell icon, there are going to come a lot of good videos your way. So stay tuned for that, and see you in the next one. Peace.